My, oh my, 2022 certainly has come along quickly, especially for those of you who were with us back when this all began in 2018. This program is now light years, and I mean light years, away from where we were in 2018 in terms of its growth. Many of you have been good enough to stay with us patiently since the beginning. And we very much appreciate that. We welcome you to the beginning of the 2022 season here at Magic City Highline. Good afternoon and welcome to Live Highline the Magic City on the Highlight Channel. Is it the Highlight Channel or the Highlight Network? I've seen. Is it channel? It is channel. Okay. I'm Stu Nyman. I'm here with Andrew Bleckman, and we're pleased to welcome you to this Monday afternoon performance. We have 8 games for you beginning at 1:30 p.m. In addition to fast and fun highlight action, each of today's games offers win, play, show, quinella, exacta, and trifecta wagering. We also have an early pick 3 and a late pick 3, an early daily double, and a late daily double. We have the Mighty Ocho jackpot wager that begins in game number 1. Play the Mighty Ocho. Correctly pick the winners of games 1 through 8. If you do so correctly and have the only ticket that does so, you can cash in on that $5,000 guarantee. We also have the high-paying High 5 jackpot. The High 5 is a pick 5 wager. Correctly pick the winners of games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. If you do so correctly and have the only ticket that does so, you'll cash in on that $2,000 minimum guarantee. Online wagering is available at watchandwager.com, the state of Connecticut, mywinners.com. Or if you just like to watch, we're happy to have you do that too. There are no scratches in today's performance. Once again, today's performance is scratch-free. So with all that in mind, we ask you to make your wagers as early as possible within scheduled post times and sit back and relax. Post time for game number 1 is now just 8 minutes away. Andrew.
Stu,
where have you been?
Well, I've been here in the building. It's been a bit of a long layoff, hasn't it? Feels lonely without that highlight, but boy, we are just thrilled to be back here for the 2022 season. You talked about it at the beginning there, said this is going to be a new year here, light years ahead of where we were at the end of last year. Boy, these practices have been nothing short of spectacular here for the last month or so, gearing up for this moment, Stu.
We definitely want folks to remember not only that we have these Pelota performances.
Yes, let's get that first.
Yes, so is the name Highlight going away? No, but Parimutuel, we're just renaming it because Parimutuel.
What is Parimutuel?
The literal definition of parimutual?
Yeah.
You've been here for 4 years. Why are you just asking
now? I know what parimutuel wagering is. But I was just saying okay, continue.
You done?
Yeah.
You're starting early. I mean, really.
Early.
Okay.
7 minutes.
So, yeah. So we're taking Parimutuel, we're calling it Pelota. So we have our Pelota performances. Then we have Battle Court. What's Battle Court? Battle Court's really H2H. So Parimutuel is Pelota. Battle Court is H2H.
With a twist.
With a major twist. Teams.
No, not teams, squads, Stu.
See?
There you go.
See?
Get that tally sheet
exactly.
working.
See? No, you heard what I said. That for Battle Court, if I screw up their names, I'm finding myself $5 that will be paid into a kitty. I think Scott said kitty because I surprised Scott with that. So we'll put it into the kitty.
And a couple things that we're talking about here. We'll make a little more sense as we get into it. We know that you've been away with us here for a couple of months. Getting ready to get back into some Pelota action here in just about 6 minutes. Stu, let's get to video here quickly. We always have the video we like to play before the first game of all of our performances. It's going to explain the scoring format for all of our games here today, which every day will be Spectacular 7 scoring. Anthony, take it away.
Spectacular 7 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 7 points wins the game.
And we are back here now, just about 4 minutes away from game number 1. So I know there's a lot of new things that are going on here in this 2022 season. We'll talk about them throughout the duration. Good to see some of the regulars back in the chat. I know that not all of them are in here yet, but some of the names like Steve Smart, Mo Crank, Steve M., some guy Stuart Nyman as well chimed in. Hey. Frank, George Will. Will now made a great observation. Nicholas, our favorite redundant chatter here. Floor looks great. Absolutely.
That is a stain. That is not paint.
That's not paint.
There's a difference. Technically, there's a difference, too. The floor's got a little bit more grip.
Let's get into it. It's actually interesting.
Yes, so the floor does have a bit more grip. When you make changes to the floor of a highlight court, there is a certain risk associated with it. Obviously, graphically, visually rather, it looks absolutely stunning.
Look at that quality.
But paint tends to have a lot more grip, so if you can avoid painting a court floor at any time, you do. So the concrete was actually stained. Now, it still has added a little bit more grip. So what have we seen? We've seen a few more chulas. We've seen a few more chick-chacks. Now, was that by intent? No. It's a happy coincidence. In fact, what was hilarious was that you'll notice that certain folks will have joined the roster from having formerly played at Pena. And in Hyro's first practice, Hyro's going to be playing battle court only. Hyro and Manny are going to be judging Parimutuel, but they will be playing battle court. So you see Hyro out in the battle court. But Hyro's first practice, someone threw a chick-chack. He turned around to make the rebote a chick-chack, and he just stared at it and he went, "I thought you told me you didn't have those here."
We don't do that here. Yeah, it's a new feature here for 2022.
Yeah, sorry about that. It happens every now and then.
Well, that is on the court, some of the maybe different stuff you'll see there. But boy, as we talked about, practices, spectacular. The thing that I noticed, the pace has really picked up. Guys are throwing it harder. And even some of the guys there at the bottom, even in these practices, you can see in that month or so, they really took their game up a half notch, if not a full notch there. All these guys on the roster. We saw some exhibition matches while preparing for some of the battle court stuff and this pelota. All of those just terrific as well. 2 minutes to go until game number 1. As Stu said, you got some time to get those wagers in for the Mighty Ocho jackpot. Pick the winners of all 8 games in this pelota performance today. And if you do so and have the only ticket that does so, you will cash in on that minimum $5,000. That is guaranteed. Pool, Stu. I'll tell you what, first day, first performance. Good to see that trifecta approaching nearly $2,000. Exacta pull up over 200. Quinela's approaching that 200 mark. Good start. As you mentioned also, some of the new players on this roster, you'll be seeing, I don't think any one of them will be coming out in these earlier games. A lot of the same guys on that Magic City roster last year. Take a look here at this. You got Tennessee, Jedin, Diaz, Juice, Vuelo back in the program, not reffing here. He is going to play some highlight. Good to see him back there. Cool fitness in the 6-post CRB, and Bueno. You see Bradley will take the spot there of Bueno in game number 2. So those are going to be some of the guys you'll see in these earlier games, and we'll get to talking about those new guys. But we'll have some time between these games as well. Good to have all you back here. Thrilled for this 2022 season. A lot to get to today. We're just getting started with these 8 games, followed by 5 battle court matches. 0 minutes on that clock, Stu. What does that mean? That means we're ready for some highlight.
We're ready to begin our first game. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points, with points doubling after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1, number 37, Tennessee. Receiving in blue post 2, Jedin. Tennessee serves. Our first game has begun. Robote left side by Tennessee. Ball tipped by Jedden in the backcourt, point one. See, first up on the board in our first game. Here's the white shirt at post three. Diaz. Backhand by Diaz. Passes. Robote left side by Tennessee. Diaz on the run. Gets there. Backhand. Diaz on the catch to the outside. Forehand played back to pass. That's a three-wall play. Robote by Tennessee. Diaz is there. Backhand by Diaz to the inside. Here's Tennessee again. Diaz on the forehand from the 10 line. Forehand to the inside. Tennessee going to look to play it off the Robote. Robote not going to make it. Well played by Tennessee and Diaz, point three. That'll bring to the court the green shirt of post four, number 10, Juice. Juice with a powerful forehand. Robote by Diaz to the inside. He backs out of the way. Juice with a clutch catch at the 11 line. Robote by Diaz. Half 2-all. Juice from the forehand. Catch by Diaz midcourt. Back to the inside it goes. Got him. Point three. Here's the black shirt at post five. Number 29, Vuelo receives. Ball tipped off the serve, point three. Now receiving, yellow shirt of post six, number 24, Cool Fitness. Catch by Diaz midcourt, juggling on the catch. Ball came in and out of the cesta. Point goes to the six. Cool Fitness takes over the serve. Now receiving the pink shirt of post seven. Here's CRB. Under serve. Ball must land between the 4 and 7 line. That fell short. Point goes to the 7. CRB now on the board. Here now to complete the first round of play. Number 22, Bueno. Backhand by Bueno. Passes. Robote. Left side by CRB. Right up the middle. Bueno's there. Robote left side by CRB. Bueno from the 7 line. Low and hard. Picked up by CRB. Backhand. Bueno. Backhand from the 7 line. CRB on the Robote to the inside. Bueno with a fine catch at the 10 line. Robote left side to the inside. Big bounce. Brought down by Bueno. Robote forehand saved by CRB. Does land wide. That's out of play. Point 8. Bueno gets the last point of the first round. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return in the blue of post 2, Jedden. Backhand. Thrown powerfully by Jedden. Scoop by Jedden. There's the backhand. Robote forehand by Bueno. Jedden, drop ball, point 8. Bueno's made 3 straight points. Receiving, post 1, the red shirt, Tennessee. Big backhand by Tennessee. Fine forehand Robote by Bueno. Robote left side by Tennessee. Bueno's there. Tennessee, difficult catch. Nice backhand. That goes wall to wall. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Scoop by Tennessee. Does not hold on to it. Point 8. Straight points to a possible game point for Bueno. Post 8. On the court trying to stop him. Green of post 4. Juice. Juice going for it on the forehand. Returns it hard. Caught by Bueno in the air. Bueno low and hard to the inside. Juice catches it. Stops it. Costado to the outside. Goes right around Bueno's head. It lands in and scores. Dangerous but effective. Jesus, Sonny. We just started. Anyway, serve it good. Point 4. Underserve, 0.5. Play continues. Volo serving. On the court, ready to receive. Diaz, white of post 3. Diaz from the Costado to the inside. Here's Volo. Backhand. Rebote left side by Diaz. Big bounce. Volo on the catch. Catch by Diaz. He stays up. Holding. Diaz made a great effort to try to throw that ball from his knees. Could not make the throw in time. 0.5. Volo has 4 points. Here's post 6. Cool Fitness. Point 5. Possible game point for the black shirt at post 5. Vuelo trying to stop him. CRB. CRB from the left side. Passes. That clears the overhead screen. Vuelo for the rebote. Good focus. 2-all. Stopped by CRB. CRB's forehand, low and hard. Vuelo on the catch. Backhand, low and hard. Good effort. Point in game. Post 5. Vuelo. 8 places, 3 shows. Unofficial order finish 5-8-3. Your prices will be up in a moment.
I would say my biggest motivation, definitely not to be the worst. I definitely don't want to be the worst out there, so every time I get out there, I try to be better than that person I'm playing with or against. When I go out there, I don't really care what they're doing. I just want to be better than them. Yeah, that would be my major motivation right there. I'd hope to accomplish just to place higher than I did last year or the year before that. Top 5. I plan on just executing my shots a lot better, to score the point and finish it as quickly as possible, and just continue practicing as much as I can. Just practice, practice, practice.
And that is Vuelo winning the first Magic City Pelota game of the 2022 season. How about that? Took a little time off. He was helping out with some officiating duties there at the end of 2021, and boy, was he eager to get back in there, wasting no time in getting that first win.
One word for it. 5-8-3. Eager? Eager in that particular number, I don't know necessarily go hand in hand, but look.
Maybe we got some new fans watching.
He won the
for
game.
First time today, Stu.
Oh, what? So we should.
Play nice. Day one at Day one. Let's get back in there. We're just throwing you right into the fire.
For me, it's just proof God hates me. Winning game 1, post 5. Vuelo with his first win of the first game in the 2020 season. Kidding aside, wish him well. 2022 season, whatever you're doing. Coming in second, post 8. Bueno coming in third. Post 3, Diaz, 5-8-3. The official order finished for game 1. $2 Quinella, 5-8. 45-40. The trifecta, 5-8-3. 475-60. $2 wager on 5 to win, $20. Up next, Game 2. A spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. It's time for Game 2, now just about 6 minutes away. Good luck. It's good to see all these folks. Pat, welcome back. Tampa T-Town, of course. Mr. Smart. William, welcome back to you. Good to see so many of our old friends there. And a name of particular interest. Jose Luis Martinez Argote, watching from Spain. Also, he possesses some of the best historical highlight pictures in all of highlight.
Rip net. Bar none. How about that?
Former player, if I'm not mistaken, it was either Vegas or Reno.
Vegas.
Vegas
Oh,
and
the
Reno,
Vegas
and
front.
judged at Fort Pierce Highline. So, Don Jose Luis, it's good to know that you're watching from Spain. I hope you and the family are well. Thank you for commenting.
Likewise. Well, Stu, we have just about 5 minutes until we get into that second game. If you joined us last year, you know that right before we get into game number 2, got this video that will explain how the game of Highlight is actually played. Take a look.
The main rule of highlight is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then, in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in highline. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a highlight player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
And we are back here now, just 4 minutes away from game number 2. We had that early daily double wager in that first game that will be concluding here in game 2. You see those will pays for that early daily double. We're up there on your screen just a moment ago. They will be rotating with that odd screen that you see right about now.
It's JBTV. We missed you too. I forget what JBTV's story was. I know he came in late, right?
Well, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that he came in later in the year, as you said, and he had his own YouTube channel.
Yes, I believe that's
and
correct.
then he said he stumbled upon us, and
Many people have stumbled upon us. Who's our friend? Because remember something, I'm old and my memory now goes. Who's our friend with the barbershop?
Josh
Maryland.
Haven't seen him yet. I know he's still got some regulars,
but maybe he's tuned in.
He's tuned. He could be cutting some hair right now. I know that's.
If I were having my hair cut, I wouldn't want someone to say, "Hang on a minute, I need to chat in my favorite live chat on YouTube." So I'm just guessing we're up in the barbershop. Do we know the name of the barbershop?
Old Line Barbers, correct? I believe.
If you're asking me, you're asking the wrong.
I mean, I don't think I would have pulled that. I believe it is Old Line Barbers
This
in
feels very
Maryland.
natural, doesn't it?
It feels good. I would say over the break, we've chopped it up a little more than normal. So I think that this stuff is a little more conversational. Like, I was thinking back, year one, I would think about topic ideas to talk like between the games. I would be nervous as all what coming in and be like, what am I going to say to Stu? Well, did you make me nervous? Well, I plead the fifth on that. I'm not going to get into that.
I really
this
don't
year,
mean
year
to have
4?
that effect on people. I really don't.
But in truth, I think this is good though. Now that we talk a little more off air in personal lives, I think that's opened this up for a little more dialogue, a little more banter, maybe a little more playful from my side this year because Kind of been taking
You warning
the
me?
beating over the last
So
couple
you're,
years.
so you're
from
gonna start
Stu.
swinging on me?
So I'm gonna.
There's my height. There's my hairline. There's my age.
Oh, you don't
my-
need to
my
need to
lack of-
run through it. I got a list and. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
All right.
All right.
This is how we're gonna play this year.
All right. But look, no tears if I fire back. There's no crying in Highline.
Can you imagine? The thing is, I feel like you're one playful banter, and then you just get me with a dagger. HR, I can't work with this guy anymore. He knows too much.
What is this with HR? Everybody wants to say, well, I'm going to be a tough guy. No one's going to tell me this. Then you say boo, 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 and they go, HR. HR.
You can always hold it over.
I want to go to HR. So
Well-
much for the sensitivity track.
that,
Brian. I'm
that
not
went out the window.
Although you and I did have the longest telephone conversation we've ever had just a couple days ago.
We did. I think we
That was
went over the hour mark.
That was pleasant.
I can't tell you the last time I've done that, even with a close family member. So that's pretty exciting.
You're on a very short list of people I spend that much time talking. I mean, like a real short.
The thing about Stu is the way he talks and the way he, he's so eloquent in the way he speaks as well that you can just listen to him tell a story. And
I'm
I
flattered.
find that entertaining.
I'm
I think a
flattered.
lot of people would share that same sentiment here in the chat as well. But we got 0 minutes on the clock. How about game number 2?
And we are ready to begin game number 2. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving the red shirt post 1, Willow. Receiving blue post 2, Juice. There's a serve by Willow. We begin. Powerful forehand by Juice. A little too hard. That hit the overhead screen. Point 1. Willow first up on the board in our second game. Here's the white shirt of post 3, Jedden. Here's Jedden on the backhand. Willow with a fine catch at the 8 line. Powerful backhand. Rebote by Jedden. Willow's there. Backhand. Hard throw by Jedden. Willow on the rebote. Big bounce. Jedden crossing to try to make that catch on the forehand. Point 1. Willow starts off strong in game 2 with 2 straight points. Here's the green shirt of post 4, worn by Baragley. Powerful forehand by Bragley. Vuelo. That is a beautiful rebote save by Vuelo. Here's the catch by Bragley. Excellent effort by Vuelo to try to make that rebote on the sidewall. Particularly difficult play. Point goes to the 4. Bragley is on the board with a point that'll bring to the court the black shirt of post 5, CRB. Backhand by CRB. Rebote left side. Played to the inside beautifully by Bragley. There's CRB on the backhand. Rebote 2-all. That was perfectly executed by Bragley. Excellent shot. Point 4. Tennessee receives. Yellow shirt of post 6. Rebote left side is another 2-all. This one stopped by Tennessee. Powerful forehand by Tennessee will score on the return, point 6. Now receiving. Pink shirt at post 7, Diaz. Diaz from the forehand lays one up, caught by Tennessee. Diaz, forehand from the 11 line. Back to the inside. Tennessee's there. Diaz, forehand from the 8 line to pass. Right side, right to the corner, out to the rebote, and scoring, point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8, number 24, Cool Fitness. Juggling on the catch of Cool Fitness. Ball bobbled around in the cesta. Has to be caught solid. Point 7. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the blue of post 2, we have Juice. Diaz on the rebote to the inside. Juice on the run. Great rebote save by Juice. Here's Diaz. Diaz right up the middle. Juice is there. Diaz, rebote left side to the inside. Juice with a great catch. Nice backhand. Scoop by Diaz. There's the backhand. Catch by Juice. Karen by Juice will score on the second bounce. Well played by Diaz and Juice. Point 2. Play continues. Juice serves. Post 3, Jedden. Powerful backhand by Jedden. A beautiful catch by Juice. Jedden again. Backhand. He goes deeper. Rebote coming all the way out. Juice got assessed on it. Could not make the play. Point 3. Jedden serves. The returning one post in the red shirt. Number 29, Vuelo receives. Backhand by Vuelo. Rebote forehand thrown powerfully by Jedden. He hops over it. Vuelo comes up with the catch. That's coming in low and hard and scoring. Point 1. Vuelo has 4 points. Black shirt at post 5, CRB. Backhand by CRB. Right to the corner. Out to the rebote. Rebote played nicely. Rebote forehand save by CRB. Light touch to the inside. Excellent concentration and a big backhand by Vuelo. Rebote kind of saved by CRB. It made it to the front wall anyway. Here's Vuelo. Low and hard. Stopped by CRB. CRB hard to the inside. Vuelo on the move. Rebote saved by Vuelo. That's nice. Here's CRB on the forehand. Karam does not open up. Vuelo's there. Right side by Vuelo. Rebote left side to the inside. Vuelo. What a catch by Vuelo at the 11 line. Was unable to hold on to it. Fine effort by Vuelo to make that play. Point 5. CRB's on the board with 2 points. Here's post 4, the green shirt, Bragley. Scoop, missed, point 4. Bragley on the board with 4 points. Here is the yellow shirt at post 6. Tennessee receives. Backhand by Tennessee. Clips the wall, goes to the outside. Bragley's on it. Keeps the rebote in play. Tennessee winding up again. At 2-all. Lands out. Point 4. Possible game point 4. Bragley in the green shirt at post 4 trying to stop him. Cool Fitness. Backhand by Cool Fitness. Catch by Bragley. Big backhand by Bragley. Caught but dropped. Point and game. Green shirt of post 4. And the Dogs are barking early in 2022 for Bragley. 1 places 7, 2, 3, and 5. Pair off and playoff 4. Third place 7 first serves to 2. Diaz serves Juice. Rebote forehand, Escapa, point 2. 3 now serves to 5. The winner of this point meets Juice in the continuing playoff for third place. Backhand by CRB. That clears the overhead screen. Jedden on the rebote. 2 all. Out. Point 5. 2 serves to 5. This is for third place. Backhand by CRB. Rebote left side by Juice is out. Point and a third place finish for post 5, CRB. Unofficial order finish 415. Your prices will be up in a moment.
If somebody 5 years ago told me that I was going to be playing professional highlight, I'd be like, what are you talking about? The most frustrating aspect of the sport is the fact that you could probably play your ass off, and because of the component of chance in the sport, you could still lose. For me, the biggest motivator, I would say, is my son, because he comes out here, sees my games, and he looks up to me as like, oh, daddy, my daddy plays highlight, and I just want to make sure I come out here, make sure I make him proud. My goal from day one is just, come out on top. So just doing what I can to make that happen.
And that is Bradley. Stu, we talked about a number of guys and their improvement throughout the offseason, but I would say none more dramatic than a guy like Bradley. Especially the last 2 weeks here of those practices. He has made tremendous strides.
No question about it. We have seen some, I think the most progress across the board from those who would be considered the weaker players on the roster to the strongest players on the roster, that includes the new players adjusting to the court. This offseason that lasted a little over a month, the play was absolutely spectacular. We've seen some of it already. Some folks that are, new to Magic City are still saying, well, hey, that form looks a little wonky or that. No. This is Magic City highlight. Those guys that we're talking about are the guys who just picked up a cesta for the first time in 2018.
And look no further than that point between Juice and
Diaz
Diaz right there. I mean,
exactly.
You got Juice making a catch up the wall one-handed, then Diaz coming back with the scoop. Those two guys, probably the best point they've ever played together on the court. Just kind of the things we're talking about with that improvement. You noticed it if you've been with us here in years previous. Yes, not orthodox form, not traditional stuff you may see, but boy, it's been effective, and all these guys have really put in the work to see that improvement in this short time.
415 is the official order finish for Game 2. $2 Quinella, 1-4, 19-20. Trifecta 415, 174-20. Up next, Game 3. You know what that means. The start of the High Five. High Five Jackpot is a pick 5 wager. Correctly pick the winners of Games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. If you do so correctly and have the only ticket that does so, you'll cash in on that minimum $2,000 guarantee. And special greetings to none other than Tiger. Tiger, thank you for welcoming us back. Thank you for having our entries and results on One Stop. We'll do our best to make sure that they stay up there. And my, oh my, the boss. Do you see that? There's a guy. Look. Is that the real Scott Savin? Let's read the comment. Thanks to everyone for tuning in. The 2022. That's definitely the real Scott Savin. Because he said, please enjoy the upcoming games. Fast. That's definitely Scott Savin.
That's
definitely
Fast
the real
and
Scott.
Furious. Yeah,
That's definitely the real Scott Savin. Nice to hear from Scott in the chat. So, with 6 minutes to go, let's get some content. What do you say, Andrew?
Let's do it. How about some prize picks? Learn a little bit about them.
Take it away, Anthony.
And so, Stu, I know as part of that off-season training, Scott wanted you to get a little more, in tune with sports wagering and stuff like that. So we had you download Prize Picks. Are you familiar with it yet, or is that still coming to you a little bit?
You know how you don't always do the things that you're supposed to do in life, like eating better, watching your cholesterol, keeping 8 hours of sleep, not yelling at people, those
Check,
things.
check,
Yeah, that's one of those things that, I didn't get to. Could you do me a favor? Give me the Cliff Notes version. Do you know what Cliff Notes are?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, so give
It
me the
was
Cliff
Spark
Notes version.
in my era,
Explain
but-
Prize Picks to me, please.
Well, Prize Picks, it's a daily fantasy platform.
I'm with you so
for
far.
Prize Picks, they offer a unique platform, actually. That's a good word to describe it. That's a totally different experience than maybe some sites that you know. Prize Picks allows you to bet on individual players. All you have to do is select over or under the fantasy projection that Prize Picks sets. So you don't have to do any of the work. You don't have to worry about lines, just over or under. They make it very simple. Take advantage right now. There's special incentives for signing up. Just go to prizepicks.com and type HI, that is JAI, into the referral code field when you sign up. And if you make a $100 deposit into your betting funds, Prize Picks will match that and put another $100 into your account just like that. And Stu, you know it does get even more interesting even in 2022, yes, because if you send us a picture of your computer or phone screen as proof they use that referral code HI at sign up, we're also going to qualify to get a double cash prize if you win a week of the Highlight Channel's Fantasy Highlight game that will be coming here in the 2022 season. More details to that will come here in a moment. So it's as simple as that. Just sign up at Prize Picks. Use that referral code HI when you do so. Most importantly, make sure to take a picture of that sign-up page where you can actually see the referral code field with the word HI typed in. So that's going to be the screen before you click to submit your sign-up. Go ahead and send that photo to info@thehighlightchannel.com. And if you do all that, you automatically qualify to get that double cash prize when you win a week of our Fantasy Highlight. Plus, you get that $100 bonus deposit match to get you started on Prize Picks. So it's a win-win, Stu. Sign up at Prize Picks. That is prizepicks.com today.
And we have a question from William. William, I can answer that question. The answer is no. There is no chatting between the announcing staff and viewers during Battle Court, which is H2H. So when we come on at 5 o'clock, it is just, I don't even have basically what I have is I have my phone on the YouTube channel and I just have the live chat going. I occasionally look down and I know that Andrew's got like 12 screens over here, and I think he has you guys up there, so that's how he sees the comments. But no, we are trying to play it straight. I guess it's kind of funny for me to say that, right? Anyway, no, we're
Boy, I mean, we're getting
like,
right
like
into it,
straight,
huh? Yeah.
just like straight announcing in Battle Court H2H. How much person? I think we're still
working on that.
Still working on that. But there is going to be a new feature that I am not even remotely the slightest bit happy about.
Oh,
Not even a little. There's this thing over here behind my shoulder, right? You see that? See that thing over there?
kids call it a camera.
See that
Yep.
thing over there?
Yeah.
Right, behind us.
Yeah.
That thing doesn't get turned on until I'll see a red light here. I'll throw the microphone straight through that thing. Until the end of H2H when we do, what's it called? What's the feature called?
It's a post-game show. Like in other sports, like they have a little recap at the end. We'll have a post-game show now. That's a new feature to the Battle Court presentation.
Now, you see, if we were able to chat with our fans in that, I would like that back and forth banter. I think that would be neat. Maybe we'll grow into that, and that would make me happy to be on camera. But I don't like the way that I look on camera, so not a fan. However, I was asked nicely, and what am I going to do? Say no? Of course not.
We're going to be here. Stu and I will have the full broadcast of all those H2H matches. Couple of places you can actually watch from this season. Some new platforms, some old platforms, and we'll get into that. We have just a minute. And they say you don't want to, in baseball, you don't ask a question with 2 outs. We don't start a whole new topic with less than a minute here. High five. Pick the winners of all Well, the next 5 games, it'll be 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. If you do so correctly and have the only ticket that does so, minimum $2,000 guaranteed here today will be $2,000 if somebody does, in fact, hit it. I saw a couple of questions, Stu. El Barba, still very much a part of the roster, nursing a knee injury. He and Ron, as you said, hope to have them back early March. Lander, opportunity to be on the roster. He chose otherwise, so we would love to have it, Lander, but that is the reason that he is not here, not a Magic City decision.
With that, we are ready to play game number 3. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Up first, serving in the red shirt of post 1 is Anderluck. Receiving in the blue of post 2, Baragley. Anderluck serves. Our third game is now underway. Anderluck from the 9 line, backhand. Robote left side by Bragley. Anderluck on the catch. Placement to the inside, caught the top of the pad, and the pad is bad. Point 2. Bragley first up on the board here in our third game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3. Here's Kubala. Robote forehand by Bragley. Here's the catch by Kubala. Backhand to the inside. Robote left side to the outside. Lands in. Caught by Kubala. Kubala's forehand for the big bounce. Goes up and scores. Point 3. Green shirt of post 4 receiving. Here's Ikeda. Costado 2-wall catches the top of the pad, and the pad is bad. Point 4. In this matchup, we have Ikeda serving to the black shirt of post 5, Carballo. More importantly, we have the original Ikeda with us here in the main auditorium. Welcome, of course, to Ikeda and his family. Carballo on the backhand. Robote forehand by Ikeda. Carballo, quick bounce. Forehand to the inside. Robote left side by Ikeda. Carballo, midcourt, hard throw. Ikeda on the catch. Ikeda comes over the top. Carballo, forehand Robote, right up the middle. Here's Ikeda from the 7 line. Robote forehand by Carballo. Ikeda with a beautiful catch on the left side. Carballo, hard throw. Caught in the air by Ikeda. Catch by Carballo. Scoop by Ikeda midcourt. Placement to the inside. Carballo, difficult forehand Robote. Landed just on top of the pad. Great effort by both players. Fine effort by Carballo to keep that point alive. Point goes to the 4. Now receiving the yellow shirt of post 6. Magic City Highlight is proud to welcome a new player to our roster, number 11, Robin. Backhand by Robin. Robote comes low. Ikeda makes the diving save for the forehand Robote. Backhand by Robin, thrown hard. Robote left side to the inside. Robin's there. Backhand. That one got away from him. Hit the overhead screen. Point 4. 3 straight points for Ikeda in the green of post 4. That'll bring to the court the pink shirt of post 7, number 7, Ben. Ball tipped by Ben off the serve, point 4. That's 4 points for Ikeda in the green of post 4. Here now to complete the first round and receive. Wearing the purple shirt of post 8, number 22, Bueno. Backhand by Bueno. Forehand by Bueno to the inside. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Bueno, midcourt. Low and hard to the inside. Ikeda's there. Ikeda from the forehand to the inside. Nice pickup by Bueno. That backhand cleared the overhead screen. Catch by Bueno at the 9 line. Backhand. Rebote left side, just above the pad. Bueno's there with a drop ball, point 4. That completes the first round of play. Matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. 5 points rather for Ikeda, giving him a possible game point. Trying to stop him, Anderluck, red of post 1. Powerful throw by Anderluck. Hard forehand to the inside. Rebote by Ikeda. Anderluck, rebote left side. Just above the pad. Ikeda gets there. 4 line. Low and hard. Scooped up by Anderluck. Backhand. Caught in the air by Ikeda. Ikeda goes deep. Rebote. Forehand. Swing and a miss. Point and a perfect game for the green shirt of post 4. Ikeda. 4 wins it. This is a playoff for second and third place. 2 serves, 2-3. Backhand by Kubala. Here at Bragley. Kubala, big backhand. Rebote coming out to the 9 line, turned on the forehand to Bragley. Here's Kubala. Kubala goes deep. Catch by Kubala. That scores. Point and a second place finish for Kubala in the white shirt of post 3. Bragley shows unofficial order of finish 4-3-2. Your prices will be up in a moment.
For me, it's an honor to play highlight. For me, I feel it's an honor because it has been in my family for so many years. Since my grandpa, my dad, my uncle, my cousin, and I'm the last generation of my family playing highlight. The best part of it is catching. That's actually the best feeling. Not even at cam, not even at that. Nah, I think it's catching is the best feeling. It can be really super frustrated, to be honest. When you catch the ball, it is frustrating. No, sometimes I hit the wall, I throw the helmet, but I think that's a good decision. You just flip the page, that's it. My plan is to play better every day, try to improve. And I think sounds boring, man.
And how about Ikeda running out that third game in perfect fashion? But he plays like his grandfather when he's watching him in the crowd, the original Ikeda. We had a practice match, I believe that was on Wednesday. Mm-hmm. He went out there in singles, not going to say who he played, but it was kind of like that. Just kind of mowed through him, and then it was over in about a minute. Ikeda, one of the guys that has improved tremendously. Just the level of focus seems to be ticked up a notch there for him, and he gets that one scoop, and he's free to go.
One of our 3 players on the roster, now it used to be 2 players. Now we have 3 players on the roster. Of course, 2 of them are brothers that are third-generation highlight players. So Ikeda, of course, the original Ikeda, a Tampa highlight fan favorite, retiring in 1972. I was 3 when he retired. But the fact that he's able to come up from Mexico and watch him is just a wonderful thing to see. It's a great part of the match.
Absolutely.
So, game 3 came out 4-3-2. Winning game 3, post 4. Ikeda had a perfect game, taking second post 3, Kubala. Coming in third, post 2, Bragley. 4-3-2 is the official order of finish. $2 Quinella, 3-4, 23-60. Trifecta, 4-3-2, 188 even. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, game number 4, a spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Post time for game 4, now just about 7 minutes away. And yes, we have plenty to talk about, actually, don't we?
Yeah.
So we got George asking about World Super Court, which is going to be Wednesday. But we'll get into that in a moment. But you want to talk about Battle Court with that?
Well,
what the pad said. First of all, let me answer a question about the pad.
Please.
We have successfully negotiated a reduction in the height of the pad for April, not now. We've been talking about it for quite a long time. A few inches will be trimmed from the pad, but that will not be till April. So the pad that you see right now is the same size that it's been since 2018.
That's big news for the pad.
That's bad news for the pad. Pad's getting cut. It's the only thing to be cut around here. Prize money's gone up. Cameras have gone up. Quality of cameras going up. I mean, that's the thing that really disturbs me about this whole. Why can't we use one of the old cameras with the sketchy for us?
Yeah,
we don't need a 6D or whatever the hell. 6K, 4K, 6K.
I don't know if
don't
that
need
one
that.
is.
No, seriously, I don't want to count hair follicles on my head. Moving on. Talk to me about Battle Court.
Battle Court, Stu.
What is
new
Battle Court?
concept? As you said, don't think too outside the realm of H2H, because that format that we played H2H is going to be the exact same for Battle Court. So the matches that you will see, they will be best 2 out of 3 sets. Each set played up to 6 points. First player or team to win 2 sets will win the match. Rules are the same as the H2H we ended last season, but a little twist as we were
It's
talking
a big
about.
twist.
Pretty big twist, actually.
Teams.
So, squads, 0 for 2,
God,
Stu.
yeah,
You're-
no.
and one more.
That
and-
one I'm not finding myself for.
Yeah,
if I screw up a
no,
couple of those names, that's where.
Look at this. I wrote Battle Court. How many times did I write teams and I crossed it off? Twice before I got
Squads.
it right. So, yes, there are 4 squads.
I just picture Scott and Lindsay like sitting back every time I screw that up, where you're going, oh, we got
Just
him again.
add a tally.
We got him
Yeah.
again. Payroll deduction.
They must have a sticky note on Lindsay's laptop. It's just chuckle and a little tick every time that comes up. But Battle Court, 4 squads. Each squad is composed of 6 players, okay?
I got him here.
Each player on the roster is ranked 1 through 6, ranked by the league office, quote unquote. That would be upper management here at Magic City, ranked the players at least for this first season. Each squad got to choose to make 4 doubles teams out of their 6 players. The rules with the doubles teams, Stu, you can play on no more than 2 teams, and every player has to play on at least 1 team. Outside of that, you can put any combination of players amongst your squad together. You make 4 teams out of your 6 players. That means 2 players will happen to play on 2 doubles teams, everyone else playing on 1. How it will work. Each game day, as it is called, when we begin at 5 p.m., one team will take on one of the other teams. The 4 teams that we have here for this Battle Court, I know, Stu, you got the teams in front of you.
Chula Chargers.
The Chula Chargers, the Rabote Renegades, the Cesta Cyclones, and the Wall Warriors. Those will be the 4 teams competing in this Battle Court. Today, we will feature the Chula Chargers versus the Cesta Cyclones. So how each game day will work, the first 3 matches will be singles matches, playing against the evenly ranked player on another team. For example, the first match you will see today between the Chargers and the Cyclones will be the number 3 singles match between Benny and Carballo. They are both ranked as the 3rd singles player on their team. They will be starting us off in singles. Followed by Jairo, the number 2 player on the Chula Chargers, taking on the number 2 player of the Cesta Cyclones, which is Manny. Then we will have Douglas, who's the top player representing the Chula Chargers, taking on Manu. Laduc, you may remember a fellow from Dania. That will be competing in singles, and then we'll have 2 doubles matches after that. They'll be beginning there at 5 p.m., and some of the doubles teams mixed within those squads. So I believe Douglas and Benny will be taking on the team of Ikeda and Manny. And then the second doubles match you will see will be CRB and Douglas versus the team of Joseph and Manu.
You covered that brilliantly, as always.
And so,
your ability to manage content
Stu,
is impressive.
I will
It just
say,
is.
we said that name Joseph. If you're wondering, well, who the heck is Joseph? There are a couple of players that will be playing under different names here
Their real last names.
in the Parimutuels than in the H2H. So we went with their real last names, as you said. So the 4 guys that will have name changes, Tennessee is going to be Roke. Daryl Roke is his full name. Juice will be Joseph, Saloni Joseph. Anderluck will now be Correa. That is his last name. And Cool Fitness will be Williams, also his last name. So those 4 players, don't be confused. Same guys we have on this roster. The only exception to that, Jairo and Manny, you will see them on the court officiating for these Pelota games. They will be competing in Battle Court, but that is why you will not see Manny or Jairo in these Pelota entries.
That's correct. You will see
You will see.
Lello and Ron judging in Battle Court.
Yes, and fantasy highlight, that is a great question, Frank. We will get the fantasy started next week because we started midweek here, so we wanted to give some time to talk about it a little bit, get you signed up. We will have a link hopefully for you tomorrow, so then during the broadcast we can get people to sign up. It will relate to those Battle Court matches. You'll pick the winners of all matches that are scheduled that week. The individual that has the most correct selections out of the 15 that are scheduled to be played will take home the prize. And this year, I will say, Stu, a lot tougher than last year just based on some of these matches. They were just incredible, very competitively balanced roster here in 2022.
No question about it.
So yes, Jairo not in any of those Quinella games. Same with Manny. Lello and Ron will not be playing in Battle Court, but you will see those two.
And if folks want to,
Officiating.
and if they want to see them, they have to tune in where?
What do you mean?
Watch highlight. It's not here.
Oh, gee, Stu, you set me up beautifully. I totally blew it. WatchHighlight.com. Download that Highlight app.
Download the highlight.
You got it right on your phone, and you can surf the web, and it still comes up in the little corner. I like how it does that with the video feature. With that, we've got game number 4.
We're ready to begin our 4th game. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1. Carballo receiving in the blue of post 2. Ben. Carballo serves. We begun. Backhand by Ben. Hard to the inside. Rebote forehand. Escapa to the overhead screen. That's out of play. Point 2. Ben, first up on the board in our 4th game. That brings to the court the white shirt of post 3. Here's Anderluck. Ben on the backhand, winding up. There's the 2-all, a little wide. Point 3. Entering the court, the green shirt of post 4. Receiving number 25, Kubala. Backhand by Kubala. Rebote forehand by Anderluck. Hits the overhead screen. Out of play, point 4. Now receiving in the black shirt of post 5, number 23, Ikeda. Backhand by Ikeda. Kubala, left side. Here's Ikeda from the 10 line. Backhand. Passing out to the rebote, forehand rebote by Kubala. Ikeda steps in at the 6 line. Low and hard, scooped up by Kubala. There's the backhand. Rebote forehand, saved by Ikeda. Big bounce, stopped by Kubala. Kubala low and hard to the inside. That scoop is missed, point 4. Yellow shirt of post 6, Bragley receives. Point 4. Kubala's on the board with 3 points. Here is the pink shirt of post 7, Robin. Backhand by Robin. Robote by Kubala. Here's Robin midcourt. Low and hard, crossing the sidewall and scoring, point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8, number 22, Bueno. Backhand by Bueno. Robote by Robin to the inside. Bueno from the 10 line. Hard throw, caught in the air by Robin. Karen by Robin, opens and scores, point 7. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the red of post 1, Carballo. Robin from the left side. Backhand. Goes wall-to-wall. Robote kicks all the way out to the 4 line. Turn 2 all by Carballo. The scoop attempt by Robin is missed. Point 1. Blue post 2 returning. Ben. Excellent serve by Carballo will score. Point 1. Carballo is on the board with 4 points. Receiving, Anderluck. Powerful forehand by Anderluck. Robote forehand, saved by Carballo. Anderluck from the 8 line at the side wall. Peek to the inside. Backhand by Carballo. Passes. Robote comes out, low, and scores. Point 1. Possible game point for the red shirt of post 1. Carballo trying to stop him. Ikeda. Ikeda on the forehand. Carballo takes it on the bounce. Ikeda from the 9 line. Backhand. Passes. Robote comes low. Saved by Carballo. Catch by Ikeda. Ikeda. Pika. Stopped by Carballo on the forehand. Scoop by Ikeda. Carballo passes on the ball. Turns it into a forehand Robote that's low. Backhand by Ikeda. Robote forehand by Carballo. Ikeda, fake the 2-all, put it up the middle. Inside, stopped, but not held on to by Ikeda. That is point and game for the red shirt of post 1, Carballo. No playoff here. 4 places, 7 shows. Unofficial order finish 1-4-7.
My goal going into this season is probably just playing a little bit more calmer, and also another thing I want to work on is not beating myself. You know, just do simple better. You know, just catch the ball, throw the ball one more time than my opponent, and don't make any unforced errors. I mean, I have a mantra that I tell myself all the time where, you know, if you're not getting better, you're getting worse. I mean, that's literally what it comes down to. Honestly, my favorite thing about highlight is just the speed of the sport. My intensity, on a scale of 1 to 10, I think it's about 2,000.
And there is Carballo. Win for him early in this 2022 season. Most people I talked to, Stu, I'd say most were disappointed in the season for Carballo last year. Maybe one of the most disappointing. Don't think that was his fault. I mean, he had a very difficult schedule, was playing in those late games. But now playing in these games 3 and 4 should really give him the confidence to tune up his game a little bit. And you saw how much he has improved here in the offseason. Boy, what a great showing there.
He's playing with so much more control, it's not even funny.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what he needs to do. So the result from Game 4 was a 1-4-7. Winning Game 4, Carballo in the red shirt at post 1. Post 4 came in second. Kubala coming in third. Post 7, Robin. Early pick 3, 4-4-1, 3 of 3 numbers, returning $81.80. Quinella won for $19.80. Trifecta 147, 309 even. Up next, doubles for 2022 begins now. And our Pelota performances, that is. Game 5, a spectacular 7 doubles match, part of the Doubles Championship Series here at Magic City. You'll be seeing some new faces and maybe some familiar faces. Look for Aratz, Inaki,
You gonna go through the whole list?
Nicholas. I'm just looking at this game, actually.
Okay, game 5.
Wow, you do sound like me. Wow,
Well,
that was kind of harsh. You gonna read the whole thing? I mean, that's something that I would say.
Well, I didn't know if you were actually going to go through the whole list of the
No,
new guys.
just the ones in
Okay.
Game 5, the folks. I mean, if that's okay. I mean, I realized I didn't run it by the Politburo before I started, but I didn't realize I had to. Stalin. May I
Day
finish?
1, he's calling me this stuff. All right.
Well, look, you came out
Yeah,
swinging.
well,
You said
in
you've had
fairness,
enough
yeah.
and you want to start standing up for yourself. And I credit the therapist that gave you these techniques, but go easy.
You referred me to him.
I actually referred you to a couple, but only one would agree to see him. Game 5 is now 6 minutes away. Robote 2-all with the big bounce. Ikeda stops it from hitting the screen. Nice forehand return. That's a beautiful catch and return.
Oh,
and that's an even nicer Robote by CRB deep in the backcourt. Catch by Bueno. He goes deep. Robote forehand by Julin. Catch by Bueno. Outside placement by Bueno will score. Line. Powerful forehand by Ben. Great catch by CRB. And a nice backhand passes out to the Robote. Outside placement by Ben will score. What a shot. Diaz, good pickup. Big coastie to the inside. Very nicely thrown. Diaz aggressively moves up. Costado to the outside score. Backhand by Ron. Ben powers this backhand going all the way out to the 2 line. Wow. Wow. Catch by Anderluck. Hard throw to the inside. Bueno. Beautiful catch at the sidewall. Anderluck from the 9 line. Wow. I can't even begin to tell you how good that was. Split since there's only 2 players on the court. Beautiful catch by Ikeda. I don't know what the hell that was, but it went to the front wall. And that's what that was. Beautiful catch by Carballo. Arung winds up. There's the 2-all. Douglas rights it. Stops it on the left side. Wow, was that fancy. Spinner from the forehand. Hard throw to the inside. Carballo's there. Karam by Carballo. Difficult throw right against the sidewall. Spinner read it, stopped it. Carballo scooped it, threw a Dejada. That is textbook perfect highlight. Forehand, Karam Rabote.
That's a win.
Arguably the most difficult shot in highlight, thrown successfully to win the game.
And folks, those were the top 10 plays from February of 2021. Remember, all the way back to that short season last year, those were some of the top plays.
Whoever does those top 10s does a really, really good job.
And guess what, Stu?
What?
More are coming. Absolutely.
More top 10s?
Some more shot varieties. Those ones you'll probably see sooner, and there is one for each month from last year as well that you will see at the start of the next month.
And Frank, earlier in the chat, mentioned the Patty brothers. Yes, they would have been perfect for Magic City in a different time. Wayne and Dennis, I had the pleasure of having Dennis play on a roster that I managed, 2 actually, at both Miami, Highline, Fort Pierce. I believe he played 1 season at Ocala as well. And Wayne, after Milford closed, came down to Miami Highline. So yes, Patty brothers, they would have been perfect for Magic City. Good guys. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to begin Game 5, the first doubles game for 2022 in the Pelota performances, or as we call it around here, Dodging Death 1. Eyes back, reasonable facsimile thereof. Game 5, a spectacular 7 doubles match, part of the Doubles Championship Series here at Magic City. Serving, and the red shirts post 1, team of CRB Douglas, receiving blue post 2, Cool Fitness, and Arats. There's the serve. We begin. Backhand to the overhead screen. Point 2. Two first up on the board in our 5th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirts at post 3, Inaki and Tennessee. Tennessee, backhand. Arats, low and hard to the inside. Tennessee lets it pass. Inaki makes the save. Arats, backhand from the 10 line. Tennessee with a tip ball, point 2. That'll bring to the court the green shirts of post 4. In the front court, we have Anderluck. In the back court, Benny. Backhand by Benny to the inside. Arats, backhand from the 10 line. Here's Benny. Arats, beautiful catch, pulling it from the side wall. Rabote comes out. Rabote forehand by Anderluck. Arats from the 10 line. Anderluck reaching in to make the catch. There's the backhand. Arats calls for the ball. Backhand to the inside. Rabote left side, does not make it, point 4. Black shirts of post 5, Carballo and Kubala. Over serve. Ball must land between the 4 and 7 line. That pass, point goes to the 5. In this matchup, we have Carballo serving to the yellow shirts of post 6, the team of Ikeda and Bragley. Robote left side, fired by Carballo to the outside. What a pickup by Ikeda. Kubala from the 12 line. Backhand. Laid up. Robote. Carballo from the left side. Backhand rifled right to the corner. Out to the Robote. Catch by Carballo. He winds up. Inside placement will score, 0.5. Here are the pink shirts of post 7. We have Diaz in the front court with Nicholas in the back court. Backhand by Nicholas. Nicholas from the 11 line, backhand. Kubala now from the 11 line on the left side. Nicholas moves up, backhand. Robote for Carballo. Scoop by Nicholas. Backhand by Kubala. Nicholas is there, backhand. Right to the corner, out to the Robote. At the sidewall, Carballo makes a save. Nicholas moves in. Forehand. Powerful forehand throw will score for Nicholas, 0.7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirts of post 8, team of Bueno and Julin. Backhand by Julin. Excellent catch by Nicholas. Julin goes deep. Nicholas is there. Backhand. Robote for Bueno. Nicholas from the 11 line. Backhand. Nicholas again. Left side played. Back to the inside. Julin's there. Diaz on the Robote. Bueno. Back to the inside. Nicholas is there. Powerful backhand by Nicholas. Good catch by Julin. Nicholas moves to the 9 line. Backhand. It goes deep. Robote coming out. Robote forehand by Bueno. Catch by Nicholas. Placement by Nicholas for the big bounce. Rule tipped by Julin, but the forehand went out of play anyway, so it's point to the 7. We've completed the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the red shirts of post 1, CRB and Douglas. Robote forehand by Diaz. Douglas cuts it off. Blasts the forehand. Nicholas catches it. Backhand to the inside. Low Robote played by Douglas for the big bounce. Nicholas off his footing, makes the catch on the right side. Big bounce. Douglas is there. Nicholas moves up, takes it on the bounce. Powerful forehand passes, Robote coming out. Robote forehand. Diaz is there. Costello 2-0 by Diaz scores. My, oh my. What a shot, 0.7. 7 on the board with 4 points. Here are the white shirts of post 3, Inaki and Tennessee. Backhand by Tennessee. Here's Nicholas. Nicholas from the forehand, plays it hard. Catch by Tennessee. Nicholas from the 9 line. Powerful throw. Robote coming out. Robote by Inaki. To the inside. That's a beautiful catch by Nicholas. Powerful backhand. Tennessee from his knees, gets up, makes the throw. Powerful right side by Nicholas. Rebote by Inaki, low to the inside. Nicholas is there, backhand. On the wall. What a catch by Tennessee. Everybody's safely out of the way. Diaz midcourt. Play to the inside, cut off by Inaki. Powerful backhand, Rebote coming all the way out. Rebote by Diaz to the inside. Tennessee's on it. Nicholas reads it, moves up. Powerful forehand on the return. Rebote saved by Inaki. Excellent catch by Nicholas. Backhand. Inaki calls for the rebote, plays it midcourt. Nicholas is there. Inaki calls for another rebote. This one to the inside. Nicholas, forehand from the 8 line. Powerful throw. Rebote forehand. Perfect placement. Lands in and scores. What a well-played point by the 3 and 7.3. 3 has 2, 2 has 2. Returning in the blue shirts, the team of Cool Fitness and Arats. Inaki winding up. Costalo 2-all caught the pad, and the pad is bad, point 2. Two on the board with 4 points. Here's post 4. Andrew Luck and Benny receive. Andrew Luck went for the serve on the forehand, tipped it, point 2. That's a possible game point here for the blue shirts of post 2, Cool Fitness and Arats. Trying to stop them, the team of Ikeda and Bragley. Ikeda takes the serve, plays it back hard. Arats comes out to make the rebote save from the left side. Catch by Ikeda. Ikeda goes right to the inside. Arats is there. Bragley, forehand. Powerful forehand by Bragley. Good catch by Arats. Arats with the backhand that caught the pad. Point 6. Black shirts of post 5 receiving. Carballo and Kubala. Carballo reaching behind him to make the catch. Point 6. Back and receiving, the 8 team. Bueno and Julin. Backhand by Julin to the pad. Point 6. Possible game point for the yellow shirts at post 6. Ikeda and Bragley trying to stop them. The red at post 1. CRB and Douglas. Backhand by Douglas. Catch by Bragley. Bragley goes deep. Douglas is there. Backhand from the 11 line. Here's Bragley. Powerful throw by Bragley to the inside. Beautiful catch by Douglas. Douglas from the forehand. Ikeda calls for the rebote. Throws it to Douglas's feet. Douglas looks for the rebote. Plays it from the left side. Bragley from the forehand. Rebote forehand saved by Douglas with a little hop just for flavor. Here's the forehand by Ikeda, caught by Douglas. Backhand by Douglas. Line drive. Bragley touched by the ball. That is point 1. 1 on the board with 2 points. Here's post 7 returning. Diaz and Nicholas. Backhand by Nicholas. What a catch by Douglas. That line drive picked off in a beautiful catch by Nicholas. Here's Douglas. Backhand from the 9 line. Catch by Nicholas on the forehand. Powerful right side. Douglas looking for a tricky rebote. Plays it to the inside. Nicholas is there. Forehand by Nicholas. Douglas calls for it. Backhand by Douglas. Excellent catch by Nicholas. Nicholas from the forehand. Catch by Douglas. Big right side by Douglas. Nicholas goes to the side wall to make the play. Rebote for CRB. CRB's rebote is a split placement. Stopped by Nicholas deep in the backcourt. Forehand by Nicholas. Big bounce. Rebote comes back to the inside. Nicholas is there. Placement of the ball by Nicholas. That's excellent play. It does not, however, make it on the rebote. Point 7. Possible game point now for the pink shirts of post 7. Diaz and Nicholas trying to stop them. Inaki and Tennessee. Inaki picks the serve. Big backhand. Nicholas makes the rebote. Inaki's there. Excellent effort by Diaz. That ball tipped on the left side. Point 3. Play continues again. 3 on the board with 4 points serving to post 4. Anderluck and Benny return. Benny on the backhand. Don't throw it. Okay, point 4. The 4 team has 3 points, returning with possible game point. The blue of post 2, Cool Fitness and Arats. Backhand by Arats. Catch by Benny. Arats takes it on the bounce. Forehand. Back to the inside. Benny from the 11 line. On the right side, Arats advances. Makes the catch on the left side. Powerful backhand caught by Benny. Arats now from the 10 line. Forehand to the inside. Anderluck's there. Backhand. Backhand by Arats. Benny's there. Arats reaching up at the back wall. Fine catch and a nice return. Here's Benny. Big backhand by Benny, caught by Arats. Arats to the inside. Rebote by Benny. Arats on the forehand. Hard forehand throw caught in the air by Benny. Arats from the left side. Backhand low to the inside. Anderluck's there. Backhand. Backhand by Benny. Rebote forehand by Anderluck, right up the middle. Arats makes the catch. The sidearm carom catches the pad. Point 4. Possible game point for the green shirts of post 4. Anderluck and Benny trying to stop them. Carballo and Kubala. Anderluck takes it on the bounce, tucks, rifles it inside. Kubala for the rebote save. That hits the overhead screen. Point and game. Ladies and gentlemen, a hard-fought first doubles game to the green shirts of post 4, Anderluck and Benny. 6, 7, and 2 remain in the playoff for second and third place. 6 first serves, 2, 7. Nicholas, backhand. Hard throw to the inside. Ikeda calls for it. Makes the rebote save. Nicholas from the 10 line. Backhand. Catch by Bragley. Powerful throw by Bragley. Nicholas comes out for the rebote. 2-all. Split placement. Stopped by Ikeda. Hard throw by Ikeda. One-handed scoop. Missed. And scoring on the return. Point 6. 6 places. 2 serves. 7. This is a playoff for third place. Backhand by Nicholas. Catch by Aratz. Nicholas from the 11 line. Big backhand. Cool Fitness with a missed rebote. Point and a third place finish for post 7. Diaz and Nicholas. Unofficial order finish 4, 6, 7. Your prices will be up in a moment. Man, oh, Manischewitz, what a game. Wow.
Did someone say the highlights gone up a notch? Wow. That is, look no further than that 5th game. The doubles, Stu, I mean, the singles is improved, but the doubles, we saw some of the practice matches as well. It's a different, almost a different sport. I don't want to be insulting to program in years past, but I mean, just the speed.
It's
just
the evolution.
where we
It's
are.
what we've been talking about since day one. This is an evolutionary transitional program. It started off at point A and has progressed year after year, regardless of who we've brought in. This year, we've made, of course, some of the biggest, acquisitions that we've made in terms of talent as far as the program's concerned. And look, they're all on the court together. The guys from 2018, the guys from the first games, the guys who were playing at Dania last year, they're all on the court together. And that's the way it is.
And if you're going to roll your R on Aratz like that, I may need some training from Director Anthony. My, oh, my.
Anthony, work with him on that. Winning game 5, post 4. Anderluck and Benny taking second, post 6. Ikeda and Bragley coming in third, post 7. Diaz and Nicholas. $2 Quinella, 4-6, 27.40. The trifecta, 50-cent price, 4.67. Can't imagine why that's a 50-cent price. 4.67. Just kidding. 594.35. $2 wager on 4 to win, 640. Up next, game 6. The first of our 2 feature singles games. Some new faces coming out. Inaki, who of course has played under Goitia, brother of Julin. Douglas Gochari, making his first appearance on the Magic City court here in just a moment. Julin, of course, joined us last year. Benny Aratz, who we just had an opportunity to see play, brother of Gochari. Nicholas, who of course played under Yeche at Dania, and Manu, known for years as Ladouche, Emmanuel Ladouche, making his first appearance on the court up next in Game 6. Post time for our 6th game, now just about 6 minutes away. Good luck.
You're a sportsman, aren't you?
Sort of.
You like highlight?
I like the way it's spelled.
Me too. Yeah, with a J. How'd that get in there?
I can handle your workload without any help. Andy Glenn, former J. Crew employee. Dr. Dante Octavarius, seahorse breeder.
Oh, the kid is hot tonight.
He better be. I got him wheeled in the trifecta.
Shunk Dunkirk, incontinent high-lie instructor. Incontinent high-lie instructor? Incontinent high-lie instructor. All right, I'm calling it.
I'm trying out a new persona. I'm club owner and high-lie enthusiast, Barry Mexico.
What a fun and lazy character name. Was it your first thought?
You know it. Barry Mexico gets down to business.
And the fan favorite pop culture video there. First time we're playing that this year, one you will see pretty regularly throughout these broadcasts. Delta Blade just coming for the throw. Thank you for having my back, first and foremost. Yeah, he can nail it, but still Bragley.
I will be honest. I watched the tournament. I couldn't sleep. I was watching the tournament. I do say Bragley with a G, but I don't intentionally do it. There's something there's something in my pronunciation of Bradley that I hear what it sounds like in my, I mean, literally, once someone brought it up, I was like, do I really say that? And Bradley, even if I like do a silent D. But when I heard the announcing, no, folks, you are absolutely right. It absolutely sounds like Bradley. But when I'm referring to less one-on-one in conversation,
no problem at all.
No problem. There's something. It's electronic.
I think it's the mic, actually.
There's no question that it's electronic. It very clearly, having listened to myself, it sounds like Bradley. But even when I concentrate, I mean, I could just go Bradley. There, I didn't say a D or a G.
Two names.
Yeah, Bradley. B-R-A-L-E-E. Bradley. I think it might still come out.
But then I mean, if we break down your pronunciation of Bradley, we could be here for the next hour and a half. But
how about them doubles, folks?
But how about those doubles? I was going to say, we got to get to this roster here in Game 6. And I think it is important. Something that you did, Stu, you mentioned maybe some previous names that guys have played under for these guys, and that was important. Unaki, formerly known as Goitia there at Dania. I believe he's still playing under number 69. I think that was his number there.
Yes.
Douglas. There he is. Gochari, how about that? Same name. How about 1 for 3 here? Julian, same name. Benny, same name. Arats. Is that the only one we're going to roll the R? I think in honor of Bradley is the only, I think that's the only one because with
that's
just
like, his name.
Do you?
I mean,
you're not going to roll it.
You could.
With that?
There's 2 R's appearing in the name, so you could say Gocheri.
Okay,
I think it's a soft roll as opposed to a hard roll.
Okay.
As long as we're respectful to their names.
No, of course.
So, quick question here. Let's get this answered. Open to the public on Sundays. Doors open at 1 o'clock. First post time 1:30. You could stay straight through the performance, but only open to the public on Sundays, folks.
Only open on Sunday.
That's now for the foreseeable future. And yes, if Goico and Lopez would like to, this is not an invitational, this is open. The first 3 rounds are going to be played here in Magic City. There's going to be a 4th round played in September, actually in Europe, because it is a true World Super Court. So folks from all over the world are going to have a chance to participate. It will be open. So if Goico and Lopez participate in the open tournament in September and they qualify to come, you know, they're, of course, anyone is welcome to play in this tournament.
Yeah, you mentioned, George asked about that World Super Court.
Yes.
That is different from the U.S. National Championship that we play here at Magic City. That will still be played at the end of August, I believe, this year. That's the U.S. National Highlight Championship. The World Super Court, we'll get into it. Basically what it will be, there's going to be 4 qualifying dates.
Yes.
3 of them here in the U.S., right here at Magic City. One of them will be, I presume, as you said, an international qualifier there. The top, I think it's the top 2 finishers in each qualifier will earn a spot into that Super Court final.
I'll get out my handy Chase card and charge them tickets here and hope the company pays me back.
In that Super Court Championship, we have a qualifier here coming up on Wednesday.
Amiga Reina, Ferranda will be playing in it. Arietta.
And it's basically about every 2 months, and we'll play that final in October. Middle of October will be the Super Court final right here at Magic City. So that is different from the U.S. National. Don't want to get those 2 confused. The World Super Court is a new event putting on here for this season.
With a bunch of prize money.
And the biggest difference between that one, open to anybody, not U.S. citizens only. That's the criteria for that national
open to any
recent high
someone who has played currently playing professional or has recently played professional. That's the one limitation there. Okay, we may make exceptions, but we'll do that on a case-by-case basis. Okay, time to begin Game 6. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Our first feature singles game of 2022. This game is played at 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1 is Inaki. Receiving in the blue of post 2, Douglas. There's a serve by Inaki. We've begun. Beautiful backhand by Douglas. Goes wall-to-wall. Rebote by Inaki. Douglas on the 9 line. Powerful forehand to pass. Inaki from the 8 line. Forehand rebote save. Douglas takes it on the bounce. Back to the inside, where it scores. Point 2. Douglas first up on the board in our 6th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3. Magic City Highline welcomes Gochari to the Magic City roster for 2022. Backhand by Gochari. Rebote forehand by Douglas. Gocheri takes it on the bounce. Backhand from the 10 line. Rebote left side, 2-all by Douglas is out. Point 3. Here's the green shirt of post 4. Julin. Backhand by Julin. Rebote left side by Gocheri. Julin turns to make the save. Gocheri from the left side with a tip ball, point 4. Black shirt of post 5. Benny receives. Backhand by Benny. Rebote left side save by Julin. That scores on the bounce, point 4. Arach receives, yellow shirt of post 6. Backhand by Arats. Rebote coming out. Rebote left side by Julin. Arats takes it on the bounce. Backhand from the 9 line. He passes. Rebote left side saved by Julin. Here's Arats from the 6 line. Low and hard. And scoring on the second bounce, point 6. On the court, ready to receive in the pink of post 7. Number 64, Nicholas. Underserve, point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8, Magic City Highlight proudly welcomes Manu to the Magic City roster for 2022. Backhand by Manu. Scoop by Nicholas. Scoop attempt tipped, point 7. We've completed the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the red of post 1, Inaki. Inaki from the left side. Backhand. Rebote coming all the way out to the 4 line. Turned on the forehand of Nicholas. Inaki to the inside. Point 1. Inaki on the board with 2 points, serving to post 2. Here's Douglas. What a serve by Inaki. What a catch by Douglas. Douglas blasts it back, and it scores. Point 2. Douglas on the board with 3 points, serving to post 3. Gocheri. Backhand by Gocheri. Rebote to the inside, beautifully thrown by Douglas, nicely scooped. The backhand hits the pad, point 2. Possible game, point 4. The blue shirt of post 2, Douglas trying to stop him, Benny. Benny on the backhand. Rebote left side. Benny from the 8 line. Karam. Douglas read it. Stops it on the forehand. Rifles the forehand back. Benny makes the catch. Backhand low to the inside. Tough Rebote. Douglas makes the save. Douglas moves to the outside. Benny's there. That's a perfect read by Douglas. Almost took his brother out in the process. That did, however, hit the pad, and the pad is bad. A well-played point by Benny and Douglas. Point goes to Benny. Benny, you all right? Check your helmet. Shake it around. Make sure everything's okay. All right. Receiving, post 4, Julin. Over serve, point 4. Julin is serving to Aratz. Backhand by Aratz. Rebote left side by Julin. Aratz makes the catch on the bounce. Backhand. Caught in the air by Julin. Scoop by Aratz. Rebote forehand saved by Julin just above the pad. Aratz midcourt, low and hard. Stopped by Julin. Rebote forehand save by Aratz. Big bounce will score. Point 6. 6 on the board with 3 points. Returning, post 8, the purple shirt, Manu. Scoop by Aratz. Beautiful catch. Manu, Rebote from the 6th line. He passes. Rebote left side by Aratz. Catch by Manu, midcourt. Manu low and hard. Scoop by Aratz. Rebote left side by Manu. Catch by Aratz. Costado 2-all opens and scores. Point 6. Possible game point for the yellow shirt at post 6. Aratz trying to stop him. Nicholas. There's the backhand by Aratz. What a catch by Nicholas. He stopped the ball beautifully. That cleared the overhead screen. Oh, came all the way out and scored. Point 7, play continues again. Nicholas has 4 points. Receiving in the red of post 1, Inaki. Backhand by Inaki. Rebote left side by Nicholas. Catch by Inaki. Backhand. Lower to the inside. Chula scores. He found it. Point 1. It's elusive, but it's there. 1 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 3. Gocheri returns. Gocheri, backhand to the inside. That scores, point 3. Returning with possible game point, the blue of post 2, Douglas. Over serve, point and game to the blue of post 2, Douglas. Douglas wins it 6 places, 4, 7, and 1 will play off for 3rd place for first serves 2-7. Nicholas, backhand. Rebote left side by Julin. Nicholas with a tip ball, point 4. Possible show point for Julin in post 4, trying to stop him, Inaki. Backhand by Inaki passes. Rebote, left side by Julin. Inaki on the catch. Hard throw. Julin, nice Robote save. Inaki advances, scoops it. Karam scores. Beautifully executed by Inaki. That will take us to show point. 1 serves 4. Julin from the right side, low and hard, caught by Inaki. Inaki goes deep. Robote comes out. Forehand Robote by Julin to pass. Inaki sets for the Robote at the 8 line. Scoop by Julin. Powerful backhand. Inaki for the Robote. Just over Julin's head it goes. Point and a 3rd place finish for Inaki in the red shirt at post 1. Unofficial order finish 2-6-1. Your prices will be up in a moment. Winning game 6, post 2, Douglas taking 2nd, post 6, Rats coming in 3rd, post 1, Inaki. 2-6-1 is the official order finish, and there are your prices. $2 wager on 2 to win, returning $10. $2 Quinella, 2-6, $21. Trifecta 2-6-1, 250 even. Up next, Game 7, the second of our 2 doubles games, part of the Doubles Championship Series here at Magic City Highlight. Game 7 will also close out the first high 5 for 2022. Post time for Game 7. And the high 5 now just 6 minutes away. Good luck.
And would you take a look at that high 5 board for the first time this season? It may go, folks. We'll see as that board rotates back around. I saw that 4 certainly still alive for the $2,000. How about the 4, 6, and 7? 2, 3, 5, and 8. So that with that high 5, Stu. Yes. You have to get all 5 winners of games 3 through 7.
I don't know how the hell anybody's picking it.
However, first I was going to say that too.
It's not just the
day
first day.
one. You don't know how the guys stack up against one another, and
I'm impressed.
I'm impressed with the handicapping here. Every day. Today, wow. I mean, this is incredible. 7 of the 8 numbers with 5 of 5 numbers for that high 5. The 4, 6, and 7. If those posts were to come in, that full 2,000 would go for the first day.
Wow.
Yeah, so a lot of people, like Brian D, saying there in the chat. So with that, high 5 have to be the only person with that combination of numbers to take home the full jackpot. So if you see your number up there, you say, hey, I'm alive with the 2. For example, there with Brian, that means some other folks there also have that ticket alive.
Hey, I see Schmel, Pat, of course, Brian D, so many of our other friends. Where's Roland?
I was going there too. The mayor is
what? Because it's ski season, he can't.
It is February. It's early February, mid-February. He's still getting his run in while he can there in Lake Tahoe, and how can you blame him?
I couldn't. I'd love to be out there. It's the only place I've actually skied.
Yeah. Do you ski? Snowboard?
Last time I skied was 1998. And before that, it had been 1985. I used to enjoy it very much.
I was 6 months old. Yeah, there you go.
I used to enjoy it very much. I really did. My grandfather spent his 60th birthday skiing in Tahoe. So that should probably be a goal for me. I'd like to get out there maybe beforehand, but no, Tahoe's beautiful. Gorgeous.
Gorgeous place. Been there a couple times myself. We'll get back to some doubles here because a couple new teams will be coming out here for the first time. So it looks like we have 12 total doubles teams competing here. So let's run down the full list. I know you saw those first 8 teams that you have not yet seen will be making their first appearance here in this game, or in the case of that Ron and Vuelo team, they will be making their first appearance when Ron is back and fully healthy. So that is the 12th team there. Vuelo and Ron will be coming into play when Ron is able. Jedin and Gochari, that is one of the other doubles teams you'll be seeing. Juice and Manu. And then Robin and Ben. Those 3 teams getting out there in doubles action for the first time in these Pelota games.
The teams are just solid across the board. I mean, that's, once we get into battle court.
Well, that's the thing with battle courts, Stu. I mean, these are made to be even, right? These teams, and with battle court, the players and the squads got to choose their own doubles team. So you want, at least for those top 2 teams, you want the best teams that you could possibly put out there. I mean, some of these matchups that we're going to see, we had the pleasure of watching a practice match between Douglas and Benny.
Yes.
Douglas in the front court, Benny in the back court, the U.S. National Championship doubles pairing against the team of Carballo and Manu. That is the #1 doubles team for the Cyclones, #1 doubles team for the Chula Chargers.
And 2 weeks ago, I saw Douglas and Benny against Gochari or Rotz.
And I mean, if you liked what you saw in some of these Pelota doubles games, just wait for H2H.
Do me a favor.
It's going to be
Where are all the places that battle court can be watched? It's a big list. I mean, I have it. Do you have it?
I do have it right here, Stu.
Do you have it?
As a matter of fact, I'm prepared.
Me?
I can. La Liga Sports TV.
I saw that.
Highlight TV. FTF Sports
For the Fan Sports Network.
Yes, for the Fan. I like how you said it out there. FTF, for the Fan Sports Network. That is a new platform. La Liga Sports TV, we were on there the tail end of last year, so we'll be back up there for 2022. Of course, Highlight TV as well there.
WatchHighlight.com. Remember, you can't stay tuned here in 5 o'clock and say, where the hell's the highlight? You can't do that. Got to go to WatchHighlight.com, 5 o'clock, to be able to see Battle Court, the introduction of Battle Court. Of course, played by those H2H rules that we saw last year.
Yeah, well, sorry, Stu. We'll run down that list again. So, La Liga Sports TV, Highlight TV, that's on Triple B. That is also a new partner that we're working with here this year. They'll be showing those Battle Court and H2H matches. So Highlight TV on Triple B. Triple B is the site there. Highlight TV specifically to tune into those matches. FTF for the Fan Sports Network, new there. And of course, Stu, as you said, WatchHighlight.com. Or you can download that Highlight app right to your phone, iPad, whatever device you may use to watch the action directly from that device. So a couple different ways here this season. Not here on YouTube, not here on the Highlight channel. And how about sports wagering on these H2H Battle Court matches, Stu? That's also been kicked up a notch because we've added some new states.
I hear that.
I know we had Illinois, we had Iowa last year, but we're adding Arizona, Colorado, Virginia, and how about 2 big ones, New Jersey and Pennsylvania. So if you're presently located in any of those states, you will be able to bet all of those Battle Court matches exclusively with our partner there, Bet Rivers.
And we'll answer Frank's questions real quick. On Wednesday, yes, the qualifying rounds for the World Supercourt will be televised.
Yeah, I'm going to guess that will probably be on the Highlight channel here when we televise those Super Courts. So only Battle Court H2H stuff will be on those sites that we talked about there. Game number 7, Stu.
Time to begin our 7th game and second doubles game. A spectacular 7 doubles match, part of the Doubles Championship Series here at Magic City. Serving in the red shirts, post 1, we have Robin and Ben. Receiving the blue, post 2, Jedin and Gochari. Robin serves. We begin. Ben, forehand from the 11 line. Gochari from the 12 line. Gochari again, backhand. Robin, backhand from the 9 line. Goes deep. Robote Just missed by Jet. Point one. One first up on the board in our 7th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirts of post 3. Here's Juice and Manu. Underserve. Point 3. In this matchup, we have Juice serving to the green shirts of post 4, Diaz and Nicholas. Backhand by Nicholas goes deep but touches the overhead screen. That's out of play. Point 3. In this matchup, we have Juice serving to the black shirts of post 5, Ikeda and Bragley. Outside placement will score from the forehand of Ikeda. Point 5. Yellow shirts of post 6 take to the court. Team of Anderluck and Benny. Here's the backhand by Benny to the inside. Robote. Forehand play by Ikeda. Benny lets it pass. Robote saved by Benny. Ikeda from the 6th line. Karam stopped by Anderluck. Anderluck rifles it. Bragley catches it. Big forehand by Bragley. Benny, Robote left side to the inside. Big bounce. Brought down by Bragley at the 13 line. Catch by Benny. Backhand. Scoop on the forehand of Bragley. Robote forehand by Ikeda. Benny moves in. Backhand from the 8 line, low and hard. Bragley saves the Robote. Too low. That hits the pad, and the pad is bad. Point 6. Pink of post 7 receiving. Bueno and Julin. Backhand by Julin. Robote left side by Anderluck. He makes a save with a light touch. Bueno makes the catch. Forehand play to the outside. Benny reads that Robote perfectly. Julin moves up. Powerful throw, played to pass. Robote coming out. Tough Robote for Anderluck. He makes the save. Catch by Julin. Karam by Julin will score. Beautifully executed by the back quarter. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirts of post 8, Carballo and Kubala. Backhand by Kubala. Catch by Bueno. Kubala from the 10 line. Backhand. He goes deep. Julin's there. Backhand by Kubala. Kubala now on the forehand. Over the top, right up the middle. Bueno attacks, but lets it pass. Bueno with a beautiful catch at the 6 line. Hard backhand. Robote for Carballo from the forehand. Caught by Julin midcourt. Julin rifles it low and hard. It's picked up by Kubala. Catch by Bueno. Backhand by Bueno goes deep. Kubala's there. Julin calls for the catch. Backhand. Robote comes to the 7 line, turned on the forehand of Carballo. Robote left side by Carballo to the inside. Julin makes a beautiful pickup on the left side. Ball tipped. Well played. Point 8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the blue of post 2, Jedin and Gocheri. Backhand by Gocheri. Kubala's there. Gocheri, powerful backhand. Robote kicking all the way out to the 4-line. Turned on the forehand of Carballo. Gocheri, backhand. Catch by Kubala. Gocheri at the back wall with a beautiful catch. Carballo is there. Gocheri from the forehand, powerfully thrown, caught by Carballo. Beautiful catch by Gocheri again. Carballo from the 8-line. Backhand. Caught on the forehand of Gocheri. Powerful forehand. Scores off the tip of Kubala Sesta, point 2. In this matchup, we have Jedin serving to the red shirts of post 1. Returning, Robin and Ben. Backhand by Ben. What a catch by Gocheri at the back wall. Robin midcourt, backhand. Powerfully thrown, real powerfully thrown. There's the catch and return by Gocheri. Jedin, powerful backhand, caught by Ben. Robote left side by Robin. Here's Gocheri on the bounce. Backhand, low and hard, and caught by Robin. Wall took a beating on that one. Robin seems okay. Here's the catch by Ben. Ben back to the inside. Oh my, what a catch by Gocheri in the corner. Here's Robin. Cortada by Robin. Gocheri comes up with the catch on the left side. Big left side by Gocheri. Robin. Robote to the outside. Catch by Gocheri. Robin with a fine catch at the 9-line. Powerful throw to the outside. Gocheri is there. That ball is absolutely in play. Here's the catch by Gocheri. Robote left side by Ben. Jedin has it on the forehand. Blasts the forehand play. Ben's there. Can't make it. Point 2. What a beautiful point was just played by Robin and Ben, Jedin, and Gocheri. Well, there's still more highlight to play. Here are the green shirts of post 4, Diaz and Nicholas. Backhand by Nicholas goes deep. Catch by Nicholas. Robote, Pika, will score, point 4. 4 on the board with 2 points. Back and ready to receive. White shirts of post 3, Juice and Manu. Backhand by Manu. Beautiful catch by Nicholas. Backhand by Nicholas. What a catch by Manu at the 13 line. Nicholas, 10 line. Backhand. He goes deep, clears the overhead screen. Juice for the Robote. Robote outside placement will score for Juice, point 3. 3 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 5, the black shirts. Ikeda and Bragley receive. Bragley from the forehand. Robote left side by Manu. Bragley on the forehand. Manu advances. Backhand. Rifled to the inside. Bragley with a beautiful catch. Hard backhand. Manu is there. Backhand. Another powerful backhand by Manu. Another fine catch by Bragley. Manu went to the back wall, point 5. 5 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 6. Anderluck and Benny receive. Backhand by Benny. Bragley with a fine catch and a nice backhand to the inside. Here's Benny. Robote left side by Ikeda. Big bounce cut off in the air by Anderluck. Robote forehand by Ikeda passes. Clears the overhead screen. Benny's there. Catch by Ikeda. Backhand. Robote left side. Half 2-all. Stopped by Ikeda. Backhand. Ball tipped in the backcourt, point 5. Possible game point for the black shirts at post 5. Ikeda and Bragley trying to stop them. Pink at post 7. Bueno and Julin. Bueno picks the serve. Coasting to the inside. Scooped up by Bragley. Beautiful catch on the left side. Julin missed it on the bounce. No Robote. Point in game. Black shirts at post 5. Ikeda and Bragley. 5 wins it. 2 serves to 3. This is a playoff for second and third place. Backhand by Manu. Here's Manu from the right side. Powerful forehand. Backhand by Goceri. That hit the overhead screen. Point in a second place finish to post 3. Juice and Manu. 2 comes in third. Unofficial order finish 5-3-2. Your prices will be up in a moment. Winning game 7, post 5. Ikeda and Bragley taking second, post 3. Juice and Manu coming in third, post 2. Jedin and Goceri. And while we're awaiting these prices, CT Stone. I don't know if he's never seen Magic City before or, yes, CT Stone. Professional highlight players of any caliber do occasionally hook balls. Yeah, no, you never saw that on a traditional length highlight court, only at Magic City, right? Anyway, here are the prices for game number 7. The result was 5-3-2. $2 Quinella 3-5, $80.60. Trifecta 5-3-2, $210.60. Up next, our 8th and final game in advance of the introduction of Battle Court at 5 p.m. Game 8, a spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Post time for Game 8 is now just about 7 minutes away. Good luck.
Remind me of Hustle City, man. Everybody got more than one gig. One stop, boy, $20.
I'm not your neighborhood Uber driver. I do luxury. And then I have another job. I play highlight.
I have this crazy idea. Do you think we could send something out to all the ex-athletes for the last 20 years and say, we're looking to hire and train highlight players?
When I first got the email, I thought it was pranking me.
I need some clarity on this.
I went on YouTube and I Googled highlight.
I was like,
They paying us, man, and we can win big money.
Let me see what this is all about.
That's what you gotta do. Get some money.
The players taking the court are all athletes you may recognize.
Baseball, football, track and field.
Having the work, played Division I sport, and then I had a child on the way, so I dropped out.
The crack era was tough. Sports in general was a way out of our environment.
It's really game time now, man.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
We got the streets on fire.
This
This is gonna be the first time that my kids will be able to sit in the audience and root for their father.
Who wants it more? This is a sacrifice I think is going to pay off in the end.
This is a dream for me.
I gotta win.
Can't get drama better than this.
Highlight became the new hustle.
Let's get ready to play.
And that was a trailer for the award-winning documentary about Magic City's inaugural season of play. That one's called Magic City Hustle. Directed by Billy Corbin, creator of Cocaine Cowboys, Screwball the U, and much more, this film highlights the transition of these Magic City athletes from their respective careers in other sports right here to the Highlight front on. You can now watch Magic City Hustle directly from Google Play and iTunes. Yes, Stu, as simple as that. If you haven't seen the doc, highly recommend you do give it a watch. It is entertaining, and certainly going back to that first year gives good perspective on some of the backgrounds and reasons why the guys ended up here at Magic City and the evolution of this program. $5 download.
No, CT Stone, but I do know Highlight. I would argue at least as good as you, if not better. And yes, I do favor our product. There's no question about that. However, the truth of the matter is that if you were to watch, I don't know how long you've been watching, but if you were to watch Magic City Hustle, you'd see that he never saw Cesta before 2018. And he's consistently shown a little bit of improvement year after year. So some of the other weaker players on the roster, and that's one of the things about Magic City. We're committed to those players who started to learn to play Highlight with us in 2018 to the point where it's culminated where now we have a decent mixture. Now, there's absolutely no question that he and other players do occasionally hook it, and it turns out to be a shot that lands in, a clip of the sidewall that should go straight that lands in, or something that you didn't intend to throw. But I mean, that's been part of Highlight since the beginning of Highlight, so that there's no question about. But to say clueless shot making, period, this may not be the product for you.
The good thing is Mr. Josh from the barbershop chimed in there while
Josh
you
is there.
where you're going. Wanted to know about El Barba. No worries. El Barba's still
Barba's
a
still
part of
very
this
much
roster.
with the program.
Nursing a knee injury.
We
March
executed
1st.
a contract with El
Yes.
Barba. El Barba did have knee surgery, and we thought he might be back for his singles appearances for today, but it wasn't the case. And that literally was a decision that went as long as we could push it, which was, I think, Thursday or Friday.
Very well. So we'll get into Battle Court here. Just 3 more minutes till Game 8. 5 p.m. start. Again, Stu, as you said, go over to watchhighlight.com or download the Highlight app. If you want to check out some of the other places, La Liga Sport TV, Highlight TV on Triple B Network, and For the Fan Sports, FTF Sports Network, you can see the Highlight, all those places, but download that Highlight app as well to watch right on your phone, or go to watchhighlight.com. We didn't run through the full rosters. One more thing that I want to clarify with this Battle Court format. 4 teams competing for the Battle Court title.
Yes.
In the Pelota games, how we determine the overall standings is based on wins.
Yes.
Right? Battle Court, it's going to be a little bit different than it. Last year, it was based on winning percentage. This year, we went with the whole squad concept and teams, so it's how basically going to be how the scoring works as well. 1 point will be awarded for a singles win. So going with a point system here. If you're familiar with hockey, kind of like something like that. 1 point for a singles win, 1.5 points per doubles win. With 5 matches per day, there's 3 singles points available per day. 2 doubles matches, same, 3 doubles points available each day. We'll get the cumulative totals as this Battle Court season goes on. We'll keep adding to those totals. The top 2 teams, when we get to the end of April, the end of this short season, will face off in a championship. That championship format will be all 4 doubles matches, and the higher seeded team will get to choose their singles representative. 1 singles match, 4 doubles will be that championship there at the end of this short season. I believe the date for that is April 12th. Will be the final for Battle Court.
And your eyes glazed over about 2 minutes into that. I mean, you handled it perfectly. The truth of the matter is that Scott's been telling me that for months now, and I keep saying, yes, absolutely. Who's keeping track of it?
Well, the one thing to know, Stu, is
so long as someone's keeping track of it.
Not based on wins, nothing like that. It is squads. 1 point per singles win, 1.5 points per doubles win. We'll update you with the scores as each match goes on. Each day, so to speak, each game day, there will be a winner and a loser. You know, the Chargers will play the Cyclones today. Based on how those matches go, we could have a, based on the score, it'd be something of 6 points. You can have 3.5 to 2.5, 4 to 1, just based on how those matches go. But in total, singles 1 point, doubles 1.5 points, and that is going to be how the Battle Court standings will work until we get to April and we have those top 2 teams and play for that championship.
Championship time, April. 1 minute to go before we begin Game 8. Game 8 now just minute away. Sidewall new? Never had the line. No, Sidewall's always had those lines.
Clean sidewall. Very clean.
With that, ladies and gentlemen, time to begin the 8th and final game of the Pelota performance on this Monday afternoon in advance of our 5 p.m. start of Battle Court. This is Game 8, Spectacular 7 singles match. Serving in the red shirt of post 1, Arat. Receiving in the blue of post 2, Julin. Arat serves. Game 8 has begun. Ball tipped, point 2. Julin first up on the board in our 8th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3. Here's Benny. Robote left side by Julin. Scoop by Benny. Backhand. Julin, fine catch at the 10 line. Nice backhand. Stays to the inside. That's a Robote forehand save by Benny. Karam scores from the forehand of Julin. Well thrown, point 2. Backhand by Manu. Robote forehand by Julin. Manu from the 8 line. Powerful throw. Scooped up by Julin. Backhand by Julin. Manu, forehand Robote. Outside placement of the forehand Robote. Scoring for Manu. That was beautifully executed. Point 4. Here's the black shirt of post 5. Number 13, Douglas receives. Big backhand by Douglas. Forces Manu for the Robote at the 4 line. Outside placement. Will score. Point 4. Yellow shirt of post 6 receiving. Here's number 20, Goceri. Backhand by Goceri. Robote for the forehand of Manu. Caught in the air by Goceri. Dos Paredes, the 2-all scores for Goceri, point 6. Pink of post 7 receiving, Inaki. Inaki on the backhand. Right to the corner, out to the Robote. Catch by Inaki. Inaki to the inside. Goceri, beautiful catch at the 9 line. Backhand. Inaki's there. Backhand. He goes deep. Robote 2-all. Executed beautifully and stopped beautifully. Catch by Goceri. 2-all again. Inaki again. Inaki from the forehand on the carom that opens up and scores. What a beautiful point was just played by Goceri and Inaki, point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, purple shirt of post 8, number 64, Nicholas. Beautiful serve by Inaki. That's a nice catch and return by Nicholas. Backhand by Inaki goes deep. Robote comes to the 6 line. Turned on the forehand. Outside placement. Stopped by Inaki. Karam by Inaki scores .7. We've completed the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the red of post 1, Arat. Backhand by Arat. Passes right to the corner. That rebote is not coming out. .1. One on the board with 2 points. Here's post 3, Benny. Fine catch by Benny off a good serve by Arat. Rebote kicks way out. Arat hustles, puts the rebote back inside. Benny on the rebote, left side to the inside. Great hustle by Arat to make this save. Here's Benny all the way at the 4 line. Hard throw. Caught on the forehand of Arat. He goes back to the inside. Benny with a great hustle. He makes the save on the rebote. Arat's from the 7 line. Karam does not open up. It is caught by Benny. Benny's Costado 2-all opens up to score. Wow. That was pretty impressive. .3. Here's Julin, blue at post 2. Backhand by Julin. Rebote. Outside placement of the forehand rebote is stopped by Julin. Julin juggled the ball on the catch, though. .3. Three on the board with 4 points. Here's post 5 in the black shirt. Douglas returns. Backhand by Douglas to the inside. Rebote 2-all just above the pad. Caught by Douglas. Backhand by Douglas. Rebote forehand by Benny. Douglas takes it from the side wall. There's the backhand. Benny, backhand from the 11 line. He goes deep. Forehand rebote to pass by Douglas. Beautifully played. Benny's there. Douglas on the catch. Douglas to the inside. Low and hard. It scores. .5. Douglas is on the board with 2 points. He serves the returning 4-post in the green shirt, Manu. Backhand by Manu, low and hard to the inside. Douglas keeps his eye on the ball. Manu with a tip ball at the 9 line, .5. Five on the board with 4 points. Here's post 6, Gocheri. Backhand by Gocheri. Rebote's coming low. Forehand rebote rifled by Douglas Gocheri with a beautiful catch. Hard backhand. Rebote for Douglas. Douglas to the inside. Gocheri's there. Backhand by Gocheri. Rebote forehand by Douglas with a hop. Catch by Gocheri. Low and hard by Gocheri. Douglas looks for the rebote. Rebote again. This one not going to be made. .6. Six serves, 2 post 8, Nicholas. Backhand by Nicholas. Hard throw to the inside. Down low to the rebote. Goceri makes the save. Point 6. Possible game point for Goceri in the yellow of post 6. Trying to stop him, Inaki. Backhand by Inaki. Goes wall to wall. Low out to the rebote. Goceri makes the save. Inaki's there. Backhand by Inaki. Rebote left side by Goceri to the inside. Inaki's there. Backhand. Rebote left side. Inaki on the catch. Inaki to the inside. Goceri. Oof. That is hard. Oi. 0.7. Here's post 1. Arat. Backhand by Arat. Rebote by Inaki. Played high to the front wall. Arat moves up. Makes the catch nicely on the left side. Arat, beautiful catch at the 9 line. Backhand. Rebote by Inaki. Arat takes it on the bounce beautifully on the left side. Rebote forehand by Inaki. Catch by Arat. Backhand by Arat. Out to the rebote. Inaki winding up. Costi to the inside. Arat reads it. Returns it from the left side. Rebote forehand. High and back. Difficult rebote save. Inaki attacks. Costello to the outside will score. Beautifully played point by Arat and Inaki, 0.7. Possible game point for the pink shirt of post 7, Inaki. Trying to stop him, Julin. Backhand by Julin. Rebote comes up the mid. Wow, Julin almost got hit by that ball. Point in game, post 7, Inaki. 7 wins it. 6 places, 3 serves to 5. This is a playoff for third place. Backhand by Douglas, right to the corner. Rebote save by Benny. Douglas advances, makes the catch on the forehand, fakes the carom, drops it inside. Benny reads it, stops it. Outside placement, stopped by Douglas. Douglas with that placement shot to the outside, that will cut out and score. Point in a third place finish for post 5, Douglas giving us a 7-6-5 on the first day of play here at Magic City for 2022. Winning game 8, post 7, Inaki. Taking second, post 6, Goceri coming in third. Post 5, Douglas. 7-6-5 is the official order of finish for our 8th game. And there are your prices. A $2 wager on 7 to win, returning $20.20. Carryover in the mighty Ocho. No surprise there. Having picked all 8 of these would be quite a feat. $2 Quinella, 6-7, 69-20. 50-cent trifecta, 7-6-5, 828 even. The $2 daily double consolation, 5 all, 1380. Well, so, Magic City Highlight certainly has evolved these past 5 seasons as we begin our 5th season today. you kind of wonder what it's going to be like when, you pick the right personalities for the locker room and you pick the right talent for the court, and you put it all together, and then the program starts, and you hope it works out well. So far, I mean, I know it's one performance. We play till November. I got that. But so far, the play has been exceptional. The locker room is excellent. The merger of the two groups of players has gone pretty much well without a hitch. I'm liking it.
I think this exceeded everyone's expectations. We knew coming in, and we prefaced it. This is a different year this year. The play's going to go up. The production stuff people are noting there in the chat, we appreciate that as well. And they deliver. Most importantly, the players had to go out there and execute what they've been doing in the practice. They brought right out to the court today. The speed, power, the shots, all of it different this year, and I think different in a great way, Stu.
And Chop, yes, Inaki is Goitia. He played under Goitia at Dania in prior seasons. And to you, our friends who tune in and year out, including some of the naysayers that have come around. I mean,
There's got to be a couple of them. We had up to 150 there. So
the truth of the matter is that as people tune in and see this for the first time, we know there's for some people it's an acquired taste. But look, Ernesto was really difficult in the beginning. He's now one of our biggest fans.
Absolutely.
Chop, I remember Chop occasionally every now and then. Chop. I don't want to just because his name.
No, the same guy, I believe.
Yeah, so a few of you have been a little difficult, but you've seen what the program is about. You've hung in there with us, and now a whole new focus comes about in what the hell time is it? 4 o'clock. So in an hour. Really, yes. There's no abandonment of Parimutuel, what we're now calling Pelota. There's no abandonment of that, but the whole program and the sport needs to advance. And the only way to enable it to advance is through a complete reshaping of how the sport is played and viewed and presented. And that's coming up at 5 o'clock p.m.
Yeah, if you thought these Parimutuel games, Pelota games, I think we'll call them there, were great. Tune in for Battle Court coming up. We'll give you the slate of those 5 matches that will be beginning here at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. If we can pull it up, we know these singles will start with the number 3 singles match, third singles player for the Chargers and Cyclones. That will be Benny against Carballo. Then we'll go to the number 2 singles. That will be Jairo versus Manny. And then the third match of the day will be singles between Douglas and Manu. And then we'll go down to the doubles schedule here today. Representing the Chargers, we will have the team of Jairo and Benny taking on Ikeda and Manny. Then we have Jedden and Manny taking on CRB and Douglas. Those will be the 5 matches you'll see. 3 singles, 2 doubles coming up 5 p.m. WatchHighlight.com. A couple of other places, La Liga Sport TV, For the Fan, Triple B. We hope to see you there.
And don't forget the Highlight app. If you've not downloaded it and you like what we do, you'll especially like the Highlight app. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will do it for this edition of Live Highlight in the Magic City on the Highlight Channel. We thank you for joining us here and invite you to join us at 5 p.m. over at WatchHighlight.com. Again, if you want to take in Battle Court, you need to do it on La Liga Sports TV, Highlight TV, FTF Sports Network. WatchHighlight.com is probably the easiest way to view that, or just download the Highlight app. For 2022, we'll be playing on Sundays, Mondays, and Tuesdays. Pelota performances are the Quinellas, Pelota, Quinella, Parimutuel performances at 1:30 p.m. Sundays, Mondays, Tuesdays, and Battle Court at 5 p.m. On behalf of the players, staff, and management of Magic City Highlight, we do thank you for joining us today and hope to see you for Battle Court at 5 p.m. over at WatchHighlight.com. And Andrew and I will be back in the chat tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. Have a good day, everybody.